Fucking hell. So, there's one player this week that stands out. AI has picked it. We've picked it. And we will be revealing all in just a bit after we discuss the PGA Tour. Just start off with a bit of Matt Fitzpatrick talk. Just a quick segment on
Matt and Alex.
Well,
what a month! What a time to be alive for the Fitzpatrick family.
For the family, yeah. His mum and dad must be so fucking proud of them too. For their mum and dad.
Yeah.
That bunker shot was just a thing of absolute beauty under pressure. Slaps it out, thought he thinned it out, but it just lands and just spins back. It was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, when I heard the noise of it, I thought he bladed it. Like it was clean.
Because he took no time at all. He got in the bunker and just hit it. Adrenaline must have been like flowing or something. He just needed to get out of it. But what
PGA Tour put some boss content out of them afterwards as well, like mic'd up, just sort of letting it all sink in reactions to
class,
proper like wholesome stuff. Love that.
Yeah, brilliant. Props even to Raitan and put up a really strong finish in the end, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Made them work for it on the back nine.
But yeah, all in all, a good week. Gotterup was a good week.
Yeah, enjoyed it. It's just like a fun week in it, really.
Yeah.
Like kind of come back off the Masters and now we go again.
I like the format as well.
Signature events, and then we've got the PGA coming up in a couple of weeks.
We have indeed. I quite like the format. I like this the team game.
They bottled it, didn't they? They didn't sing it at the end. They had the tradition in the New Orleans Tour Classic. They have to get on stage and sing afterwards.
Did they not?
Remember seeing Shane and Rory a couple of years ago? They were like, they got up on stage and said something, but they were like, I'm not singing. I'm being too shy. But I think everyone understood.
But Fitzy, number 3 in the world, cemented. But he can't get much better. He's playing the best golf of his life.
He's absolutely flying. And Fitzpatrick, Alex, supposed to be lining up in the Turkish Airlines Open. Had a flight book for Sunday night.
I've seen him say that.
Yeah, he's obviously going to be the Cadillac Championship now, playing the Blue Monster instead.
Classmate.
Exempt on the PGA Tour for 2.5 years.
Do you know why it's called the Blue Monster?
Well, there's plenty of water.
There's so much water in the route. So much water.
Should we get into it and find out?
Get onto it. What a segue that was. So yeah, Blue Monster. It is a Dick Wilson design, and the Trump course. And there's so much water and so much grass as well. This is so friggin'
long and hard. That must be Dick's MO. One of the most penalising and physically demanding courses on the PGA Tour, 7,700 yards long. Water everywhere, deep bunkers, and light greens. So yeah.
Sorry, it's unprofessional of me, but that came out of nowhere.
Then. So what metrics are we looking at?
So we're looking at driving distance, 7.739. It's ridiculous.
Beast, isn't it?
4 par 5s and 5 par 4s exceeding 470 yards. Now in my book, if I was playing, I'd be wanting that to be a par 5 and I'd be standing on the red tees. Strokes gained off the tee, very high. Penalty for wayward driving is a drink of water. Every fairway's got a water hazard. So you've got to be good off the tee.
Yeah, and even though you've got to be good off the tee, you're still a ways in, even if you find the fairway. So you've got to be strokes gained approach from over 200 yards as well. What an absolute test.
Alex Fitzpatrick got his work cut out.
And then, you're going to be missing greens, so strokes gained around the green, because you're coming in from so far out. So I'm moderate waiting on putting.
Yeah, that's not bad enough. Putting's also disgusting on
huge
Florida,
test.
Bermuda. Ridiculous. I'd say I'd go to Belek if I was Alex. I'll start next week, mate. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Strategic requirements. You got par 5 dominance for obvious reasons. Wind mitigation.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Monster's highly exposed, so not only is it massively long and penalties everywhere, it's against the elements as well.
And the 18th hole gauntlet, sort of gladiators, the hardest finishing holes on tour. I mean, what are they trying to do to players here?
Yeah, they're gonna whoever wins this week ain't gonna fluke it. They're gonna earn this one.
Yeah.
So we've asked for a lineup generator from the AIgent this week. Got any thoughts before we see what's picked?
I've put bombers in now, but thinking about it, got to have good accuracy off the tee as well. I put Pocket Eater in, and we all know what he can do.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of water. Yeah.
And remember the Jake Knapp as well? I was thinking about putting him in, but he's also found water recently.
Yeah.
And Marco's not that good off the tee, so my team will be getting absolutely dissected in a minute.
So we've got Captain Scottie for the AIgent playing it safe there, I think.
I think that's wise.
He's not the longest on tour by any means, but he's got the rest of the game, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Cam Young.
Yeah.
You can send it.
You can.
Sam Burns.
Send it.
Elite stroke game putting.
Yeah, he's amazing at putting, isn't he?
7th in the Masters, 16th at Heritage. So he's back after he had a bit of a plateau last couple of years, hasn't he? Hideki. I'm surprised to see Hideki.
Yeah.
Top 10 strokes gained around the green, strokes gained approach. Yeah. Where a lot of people are going to be missing greens coming in from so far out, he's probably got the advantage of getting up and down against the rest of them, maybe.
Yeah.
And now he's looking at benching Colin.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know how his back is. And Justin Rose.
To be honest, his back seems to be playing okay with his back. I mean, you've had a bad back recently, haven't you? So
yeah, and I've not hit a single ball.
No, I wouldn't
have played it. But if he had that much sort of money on the line, I'd give it a go. Like.
The thing is, though, he's probably got physio every day, hasn't he?
Yeah.
For these things.
Yeah, he'd be in the gym and doing everything. Justin Rose, world number 5. Fine. On a fine time with it.
He's fine.
Yeah, but he's not the longest, is he?
I think that's a terrible pick, to be totally honest.
His strokes gained tee to green have remained remarkably stable.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough if that's what it's saying. But
I haven't actually picked a team yet.
Have you not?
No. Throw one together.
Do you want me to go through mine?
Go on.
Scottie, captain. Scottie and Gotti.
Senders. Yeah.
Marco, Sam Burns, Hockey on the bench with Cam Young. I'm thinking about throwing Marco on the bench as 2 sort of upsides with Hockita and having Scheffler, Gotti, Young and Burns as my starting lineup. I can see them all making the cut anyway.
I've just picked a team very quickly that
Gary Woods
in. He's one of the longest on tour.
Yeah.
Massive.
Did you see
length.
His for Dick
Dipping Dick's water. So I've gone Cam Young, Scottie Scheffler captain for obvious reasons. Gary Woodland and Sam Burns,
nice.
And Gotti and Knapp on the bench.
Nice.
2 the guys with the length.
Yeah, I like it. Gary Woodland, did you see his drive off the deck?
I didn't.
So about 2 foot. Oh my word, ridiculous. I can play. Anything else?
Sleepers on this one.
Yes.
Gotti. You've gone with Gotti there.
Yeah.
6th in strokes. Data golf points. 8th in strokes gained off the tee.
Yeah.
Premier bomber profile. So yeah.
We all
know now. And then Jake Knapp just lashed him in as well. They're both sort of based on length, really. Driving distance 6th.
I don't know where Knapp gets his length from though, because he's so smooth.
Tempo.
Yeah.
Fading. Who are we fading? Let's go down. Sahith Theegala.
Fair enough. Yeah, he doesn't like it here, does he? And Colin, who we picked earlier. Great. Good idea.
Well, yeah, I'd be glad to fade him. He's not the longest on tour, and as you say, he is nursing that back. So
yeah, he only put him on his bench, didn't he?
Yeah, he's in the bottom 30% of the field in driving distance. So we're fading Colin, as we've already touched on there. Driving distance is the one this week.
Yeah, absolutely. Should we move on to the DP?
Let's go DP.
Let's go DP. So
it was some week that last week.
Oh, unbelievable.
We'll have to own the fact that
we went in hard.
We went hard on the on Yanhan Zhou.
To be fair,
honestly, Thursday I was top of the world. Thought we'd absolutely nailed.
But the event caught up to him. The pressure caught up to him, and he just had a terrible, terrible weekend. He had a terrible few times afterwards. I got a text off Dan mid-weekend saying Thursday was so long ago.
That was on Saturday morning. Thursday seemed like so long ago. Yeah, he just went backwards, didn't he? Put it in reverse after Thursday.
But he was on fire. But we had everything. Brilliant.
We faded Ashton Wu.
We did.
Well, the agent did.
Yeah.
Blame the agent.
Yeah, blame the agent. Not us.
We faded Ashton Wu. and he got off to a slow start. So we're like, look at this. This is perfect. This is exactly how we mapped it out. And then Ashen Wu gradually works his way up into the top 10 as the weekend goes along. So I still think that the data was...
Oh, the data was right.
It was just right.
Maybe a bit of experience brought in for both Ashen Wu and from Yanhan Zhou. Or is Yanhan Zhou in it?
Zhou, there was Zhou. Yeah.
Zhou.
But yeah, clearly a lad with a lot of talent, a lot of potential. Be interested to see whether he can kick on and
definitely
a bit more of him
in a few more years. Maybe in the Haotong Li mold, one of the first Chinese players to actually go and cement his place on the PGA Tour, isn't it? And do stuff in the majors. This lad's showing he can do exactly the same. So moving on to this week, we've got the Turkish Airlines Open. Just before we do, should we just go into last week's fantasy?
How we got on
the standings? Yeah,
because
it was a tough one, wasn't
it? Right, it's just got my team spoiler there. It's my team up on the screen this week. Used bench boost, and it still was a great week, really. But Yanhan Zhou did most of the damage on Thursday. And then he used a little loophole to switch a Taggy round on Sunday because he was the only one in contention. He was my Sunday captain. Oliver Lindell got it going on Sunday after sort of limping over the cut line. And when you ding, finished 25th, just kind of didn't really do much all week, did he?
He was just there and thereabouts. He had a decent first 9 of the first round and then sort of just played it very safe. Yeah, fair enough.
And that's Veerman and Hillier both missing the cut.
Oh, that's annoying for your bench boost, that.
Let's just pull yours up.
Ooh. Yeah, the man with no face.
Zhou.
So when you didn't captain, as we just said, he was just there and thereabouts. He wasn't doing much. Yanhan Zhou, great first round. First round of 234 points. I thought, I'm on for a winner here. Nope. Kabori started okay. Was under par. Finished over par. Andy Sullivan missed cut. Ewan Ferguson missed cut. Richie Ramsey missed cut. But Ewan Ferguson had a terrible front 9 on Friday and then just dropped like a 29 on the back.
Did he?
Yeah. But that wasn't enough to get in there.
No, 1 over. But we've both climbed the overall leaderboard this week.
Yeah.
Just got up on screen there the fantasygolfhub.com prize league leaderboard top 10. Same names. Not a lot of change really. Bruce there in 5th. Bruce Pyle 12.425. Ethan Mackey just ahead. Anders Jewell in 3rd. Lees Lyons still hanging around in 2nd. And then Julian Roberts has got one healthy lead.
Healthy.
Good 500 points ahead. And I think we're up there in season rank number 1. We've got the best player in the league, in the world.
Wow.
In our league. So
well done, Julio.
Bench boosted as well this week. Let's see if they saw the loophole. Yeah, bench boosted the Masters and bench boosted again this week.
Perfect. You've done it. Well done. Just want to touch on the fact that we have a new leader as well in the Asian swing going into the final round.
There we go.
Sandwich at the top.
Zani.
Mr. Penn's coming back. Mr. Penn is on the prowl. He was our reigning champion.
Top 10 with 1 event left to go at Turkey. We've got the Break and Breeze Reader 3034. Kyle Underston, who's up in there in the main league.
Yeah.
Voodoo Viper, Ghost Bushes, and Yorkies. Top 5. Yon.
It's Yon.
Mr. Penn in 4th. Steve's Gunners in 3rd. SJA 80 in 2nd. And then 53 points ahead is Danny.
Cheese and onion, lad. Come on.
Cheese and ham.
Yeah.
Right, let's get to Bellic. It's not Bellic, is it?
Yeah.
Or Bellic this year. Where was it last year? Bregman Carrier last year. It's changed.
Yes.
So with the Turkish Airlines Open.
So last year's results do not matter really this week. It's just like a different event. So it's the National Golf Club and it returns here after a multi-year hiatus. Designed by David Furdy and David Jones.
Widely regarded. Sky Sports, is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. David Furdy. Most penal and tight courses in the Mediterranean region, unlike the wider resort style often found in Belek. Dense pine and eucalyptus forests demanding a high level of tactical precision. Nice.
So it's tight. 7,200, so a bit shorter than the monster over in America.
Yeah, the rail.
We've got lakes and we've got plenty of bunkers. Yeah, narrow tree line corridor is theme of the week.
Yeah.
So driving accuracy over distance is the extreme one here in Turkey.
Yeah.
Narrow fairways. Get your ball in the short grass.
Yeah, absolutely. So strokes gained on approach, you've got to be high in this stat because the greens are slightly elevated and well guarded by bunkers. Angles into the pins are dictated by tee shot placement. Players must hit high spinning approaches to hold these contoured surfaces. So it sounds like a difficult course, to be honest with you.
Yeah, different kind of test for America, isn't it? Strokes gained around the green, moderate. Just because of the green complex, you've got bunkers and water hazards in play. So, yeah, getting up and down is key. And then there's a high weighting on putting on a Bermuda and Polar and Neograss. They suggest high correlation pairs with strong performance on grainy surfaces. Wow. So players who do well in Florida or the Middle Eastern swing, we should have a look at.
Ategi.
So what we're doing, clubbing down off the tee, it's discipline. So we don't want bombers.
No.
Par 5 scoring.
Yeah.
And the tree lined again.
So the start of the pod, I said to you, there's one player that stands out in this field for strokes, for driving accuracy, and for putting, and that man is Kazuma Kabori. He is pretty much number one on driving accuracy on tour with 77.32% of fairways hit over 26 rounds. That is unbelievable. And he's not the longest on tour. I think his average is about 293 yards, but it doesn't matter at all, does it? Putting as well, he's way up there in 11th place after 26 rounds. So he's got a lot of data behind him. So he's
ticking along without sort of threatening. He's like bubbling under.
Yeah.
I think we said on the pod 2 or 3 weeks ago that he's going to happen soon. I think.
Yeah.
For him,
I both think it's going to happen this week for him. Another one is Jordan Gumberg. He won a couple of events ago, sorry, and he is also someone who puts it right in the fairway. 34 rounds, 72.29%. That's an excellent stat, which is 13.58% up on the rest of the field. So you've got to be looking at these things when you're looking at a course like this.
Certainly. So I've just whizzed past because it hasn't factored in the fact that Alex Fitzpatrick's going to America and stuff. So I've just whizzed past the original team that it brought up and our fades. But fading sleeping. All right, sleeping this week is Mansell, Richard Mansell. 4th on DP World Tour in strokes gained tee to green over the last 24 rounds. So this is data I would never have even looked at him.
No, never
considered that. But that's solid. Last 24 rounds. What's that? His last 6 events. And he's ranking thereabouts. But it's his putting, volatile putting. So if he can find a fairway and he's in with a shout this week.
I don't think he is.
You don't think he is?
No. Not playing.
Richard Mansell's not playing?
No.
Come on, the Gen. What are you doing? You sure?
Yeah. Richard Tedder is, though.
Of Estonia.
Ethiopia.
Oh, we're fading Mansell in?
Yeah, we're fading Mansell because he's not playing.
Is Yannick Paul playing?
Yannick Paul is definitely... Yeah. Yannick Paul and Paul Waring are both playing.
Oh, it's disappointing, now.
Yeah.
Why is it going for Mansell in?
He must have just pulled out at the last minute.
Needs to get over to the Blue Monster. So yeah, tight tree line track. Game's built on precision over power. Yeah, we're looking at Yannick Paul. We've got one sleeper for the week then. And then we're fading as well as Mansell. Ben Wiesberger. Hungover.
Yeah.
Last week's winner.
The theory is on.
Yeah. We talked a lot last year, didn't we, about the hangover theory?
Yeah.
Never measured it. But it's definitely a thing.
Oh, definitely a thing. I think
he just had a baby, Richard Mansell?
Yeah. Yeah, birthed the first child 3 days ago. He's just pulled out.
There you go. Didn't pull out 9 months ago, did he?
In cogs with the seen it through his ears.
And then Jaden Shaper were fading.
Yeah.
So had an absolute flying time around Christmas, didn't he?
Yeah.
or what have I done?
Nope.
Yeah, just couldn't seem to do anything wrong.
No.
But has kind of dropped off a little bit. He's had a little bit of a break. I think we haven't seen him a couple of weeks, have we?
No, we haven't. I think he's playing this week, but seems to be highly owned. But I can see this. This is a great right up there. He's very consistent, but downward trend in his driving accuracy. Strokes gained putting remains good, but if you're not driving accurately on this course, you're done for, mate.
Go Shaper, sort it out.
One guy who's sitting under the radar at the minute is Eddie Pepperell. He's come back with a bit of a bang this season. Got his card back, hasn't he? And he is going off a run of 5th, 28th, and tied for 9th in his past 3 starts. It's not a bad little trajectory, is it? He's not that long off the
considering he was so close to not making the tour at all this season.
Exactly.
Cute qualified last day. So I basically prompted it there based on just because it had the issue with Mansell and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So on the team, we can't captain Wiesberger and Faden, so I said Jay likes Kabori. I like 2 Swedes, Lindberg and Townsend this week, so I've asked for his thoughts on that.
Yeah.
And it's gone for a captain, Adrian Ategi.
Right.
Should have won last week. Absolutely bottled it.
Yeah. But his strokes gained on approach is the top of the tree after 36 rounds, so I can see why he's picked him.
He's a man who likes it in the Middle East, which, as it's just mentioned, is a...
Does he like it in the Middle East?
He moved there and changed his nationality to the Middle East.
But I mean, does he like playing there, though?
Well, I don't know.
I like living in Ormskirk, but I can't play there because it's so expensive.
So he got driving accuracy anyway. And then if he can sort his putter out, then he'll be there or thereabouts again.
Yeah.
Jay's pick aligns with the course fit model for Kabori. Top 5% strokes gain approach and driving accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
So he's very much in the mix stat-wise this week. I like Lindberg. Don't know about the data, doesn't seem...
He's so long off the tee, though, isn't he?
Yeah. Maybe I'm getting mixed up with someone else.
I just took him out of my team then and put Eddie Pepperell in. That could be a huge mistake.
And the model likes the sleeper Yannick Paul.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Hugo Townsend is my other Swedish pick. He's playing well and is bit of a form sort of gut feeling pick.
Yeah.
I think as we showed last week, we can't just completely rely on the data.
No, definitely not.
I don't know if I can't remember exactly, but I don't think Ategi was heavily fancied by the agent last week, whereas he's dragged me out the leaderboard last week. And benching Mansell, who's pulled out. So there you go. There's our thoughts on the agent's thoughts.
Yeah, it's a tough one to pick this week. I think some changes may be made by the end of today. I'm not sure, but I don't really know who. You put Ross Fisher in?
Mate, I just kind of literally just clicked. I think Ross Fisher's won this long time ago. Yeah, he's not my kind of pick. I do need to revisit this again. I'm not happy with it at all. What I am happy with is triple captaining this week. It's the last event of the swing. If you haven't used all your boosters as of yet, get it active and get it done. So, Adrian Ategi, triple captain this week.
I'm confused. Please tell me what I should do. Should I take Eddie Pepperell out? Should I not? Not sure what to do here. Just feel like he's got a good...
We're just having a discussion about the data, about what's available. Normally, I am pretty happy with my team, but this week I'm not at all because ordinarily I'd have thrown Puig and Shaper in.
Yeah.
But I want to save Puig because I've used them 3 times, likewise with Shaper already. So not too convinced that they're going in yet. Tom McKibben's another one who I like, but he's out of form. He's not turning up too well.
He's not.
And then Tristan Lawrence is well and truly at the bottom of the trash can. So Eugenio Chikara been playing well lately, hasn't he? Started showing up again. Might throw him in.
What's going on with Beef? He came back last week, didn't he? But he didn't.
He had an half decent week last week, yeah.
Is he going to play? He's playing this week again. 5 for 25. Like, do you know what? I'm going to put my neck on the line and put Beef in.
Beef in on the bench boost.
Beef in on the bench boost because
in the beef.
If you look at his stats, he is 4th from 16 rounds, 72% of fairways hit.
So, driving accuracy.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Look at that. Lindberg, 327.7 yards after 33 rounds. That's unbelievable. That is unreal. Serious driver.
Absolutely send it, Carney.
Carney.
I think I might have picked him before I'd looked at the data and actually.
You've looked at strokes gained off the tee, haven't you?
Yeah, I don't know what I've done, but I think I'm going to have to revisit it, to be honest, lad. It's a good job we've had this conversation, mate.
It is, and I'm hope you've all enjoyed it watching.
Anything else to cover off? What about a little bit of news before we go? Liv Golf this week, it looks like from trustworthy sources for a change, is having to pull the plug on Louisiana's event in June.
Yeah.
The end is nigh, isn't it?
The end is nigh, yeah. And now, it's not a great surprise, and it'll only serve to do the DP World Tour a lot of good. They've ploughed money into it, and good on the golfers who went over there to make the coin. It's the same as the Chinese league in footy when they all started doing the same, innit? You've got to look at your own bank balance and sort of make the decision on that. But yeah, I think it's going to go for the game, and we'll get back to a decent tour. If you look at it like the Super League, which the greedy clubs decided to go for, it's similar thing, and it was always going to go.
A lot of politics around the Saudi money at the minute, isn't there? And they're having a little restructure of where the focuses are, and looks like sport, particularly golf, may well be not part of the priorities.
Pure boxing, innit?
But from a DP World Tour point of view, these players have got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
If it does end up folding, so it's only the DP World Tour is going to benefit, even if it's short term, until they're allowed back over in the States.
It's going to be DP. It's going to be Corn Ferry, and I think so the major polls, but definitely DP.
Yeah,
the World Tour.
Anything else to add?
No, I think. I think we're done. I was just thinking about the poltergeist. And Wyndham Clark might be getting it.
Yeah, he can send it, Wyndham, can't he?
He can.
He's not very accurate, though. He might end up in the water.
He might do.
Getting wet. Well done again to Alex and Matt Fitzpatrick. What an absolute tear up the pair on at the moment.
Absolutely brilliant.
Fancy Golf Hub for the week done and dusted. You may have noticed, if you're still listening at this point, we've had to restructure the way we're doing things. So one main podcast a week now covering off fantasy, DP and PGA. Join us next week for we'll review the conclusion of the agent swing. Couldn't get my words out. The conclusion of the agent swing. Find out who got these £40 Scottsdale golf voucher for this swing. Get our teams ready for the next one, which I think is the European swing, is it?
It is.
Review the Cadillac Championship as well.
And the Open, here we come.
Let's go. Anything to add? No?
See you next week.